We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Minnesota Twins and the Boston Red Sox. J.D. Martinez continues his chase for the top spot on the AL batting leaderboard. Next. Martin Perez, the Venezuelan left-hander, will be the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point. And it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know what, D-Roll? This is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
Jorge Polanco will be next. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And the changeup is taken for a called third strike, and the leadoff man is gone to begin the ball game.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Stepping in now, Jorge Polanco. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Lifetime against Martin Perez, not great. He's 1 for 8. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Following next is Nelson Cruz. He waits on deck. On a hefty swing there, but he gets on top of it and sends a little chopper back to the mound. But the throw will be well late. So a good play, but it's all for naught, as that'll be an infield single.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him. 249
the average coming in. 33 home runs and 92 RBIs. Comes set with the 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
It's one of the beauties of playing in Fenway right there. Most places that's a double or a home run, but at Fenway you're coming out of the box thinking, can I make it to second? Because if it caroms and that left fielder fields it cleanly, you're dead to rights at second base. I mean, that's a heck of a job to hold him in a single.
First offering on its way, and he fouls this one off. Runners are at first and third, one away. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Donaldson, commonly known as the bringer of rain around the game. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Now another 0-2. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. From the stretch. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. On the ground up the middle. And there's a base hit as the runner will score from third, and the Twins are on the board first, 1-0. And now 3 consecutive hits here in the top of inning number 1, and these hometown fans are starting to wonder what's happening out there.
Rosario.
Into the box, Heidi Rosario, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
The 1-0 misses for the second ball. So far this year against Southpaws, Rosario has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. 2-0, here it is. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Benintendi is back near the monster as he makes the catch for out number 2.
That is it. The first baseman, number 22, Miguel Ceno.
The next twin up, Miguel Ceno. And now the Twins look to plate more in the opening frame. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
A ball and a strike. Cruz at second. Donaldson at first. 2 out in the inning. No contact there, and it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's by him into right field for a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 sent in the air out to straightaway central. Bradley is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. So 1 run on 4 base hits, no errors, and 3 men left stranded. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Twins 1, the Red Sox coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Rich Hill, a left-hander from Massachusetts, will be doing the starting pitching here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a fun one to watch. This guy's been around the block for a while, but he's having a rock-solid season with a real good ERA. It'll be really interesting to see how he attacks his opposing lineup.
Coming to the plate now, Andrew Benintendi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Red Sox, the left fielder.
Now here's the pitch.
Benintendi.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now. There's ball 4.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Striding in for Boston, Rafael Devers. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. That evens it up, 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. And a good idea to hold off there as it goes to 2-2 now on the Boston third baseman. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Next up for the Red Sox, Xander Bogaerts. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's the 0-1. High and deep to straightaway right. Kepler's going back. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. He's currently near the top of the batting average leaderboard, but he'll have to pick up the pace a little bit over the next several weeks if he wants to jump into that top spot.
Yeah, I don't want him to put pressure on himself right now, but he's got 2 months to get it done right here, to vault himself into that top spot. He is certainly.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. And he'll make the catch on the run as he reaches down to Spirit for the second out.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Michael.
So here's Michael Chavis now, and he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. And while he's been one of the best at the plate all year, his recent numbers have brought him back down to earth a bit.
Yeah, he's running into the dog days right now, but over the last 10 games, he's almost at 300, and that's nothing to shake his stick at. Most guys would take that for an entire season. This guy has watched his average dip just a smidge over his last 10 games.
2 out, bases loaded. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. And while he's cultivated one of the league's best batting averages, the pace has slowed down ever so slightly in recent days. He's hitting under 300 over his last 10 games.
Yeah, the last 10 games, he's certainly treading water right now. But if you can mix in that knock when you don't feel great at the plate, the track record says he's going to get hot again. And when he does, watch out.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. And that ball will hop over the wall for a ground rule double, so it'll give him the lead, but a possible third run will have to hold on at third base.
Bradley Jr.
So here now is Jackie Bradley, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. And though he's one of the league's best hitters to this point, the average has taken a dip over the last few series. He's sitting in the low 200s over his last 10 games.
Yeah, a lot of guys usually have peaks and valleys throughout the year. They grab about 4 slumps a year. He's only had 10 games where he hasn't swung the bat well, but he's picking the wrong time to do it. He has got to pick up the pace right now.
The set and the 1-1 lifted in the air toward the line in right, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's the 1-2. Shin high. That's taken for a ball.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the third out. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. The Red Sox are out in front, 2-1. That'll bring in Willians Astudillo, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. Pilar is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. First offering on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And with an average over the 300 mark in his last 10 games, he's showing no signs of slowing down as we begin winding down the regular season.
Yeah, with only a couple weeks left, this guy has given you months and months of production. Every time he strides to the plate, certainly looks confident and has been swinging a hot bat lately.
So he sets him down swinging. Byron Buxton goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Kepler.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. As he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They're down 2-1. Into the box, Christian Vasquez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The catcher, Christian.
Here's the first pitch to him. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. Here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. And there's one away.
Batting ninth, the right fielder, Kevin.
Coming to the plate now, Kevin Pilar. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Yep, 3-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Kevin Pilar becomes out number 2 this inning. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Second trip to the plate for him. He drew a leadoff walk in the home first. And the pitch.
Oh, that's just out.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two and one now to the Boston leadoff hitter.
2-0, 1 strike.
And now a pitch on the way. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Jorge Polanco. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is flared out towards second. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Now it'll be the Minnesota DH, Nelson Cruz, a base hit in his first trip. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
0-1's the count.
Hard liner to center field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Oh, and the highlight reel catch there, no doubt. He laid out to sacrifice his body, brought it in, and secured it all the way to the ground. You know his pitcher really appreciates an effort like that.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here's Donaldson. Here's the first pitch to him. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
High and away, not close. 3-0.
No surprise here that they're working around this big boy. Certainly not going to let this guy tie the game up with something fat out over the heart of the plate.
Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1. And this one misses inside. A ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
The left fielder, number 20, Eddie.
Up next for Minnesota, Heidi Rosario. Man at first after the 2-out walk. From the belt, kicks and deals.
1-0.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
A ball and a strike.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
A runner on first with 2 away. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power, you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on it.
And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1. They still trail it here 2-1. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
The third baseman, Rafael Devers.
First delivery to him on the way. He pulls this one into right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. So with 1 away in the inning, we'll give you a look at the current standings entering play. As you can see that these guys have a pretty good stranglehold on the division to this point. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Xander Bogaerts. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Now the pitch.
Ball 1. Nope, outside.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And he misses, ball 4.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Here's J.D. Martinez. His first plate appearance resulted in an intentional walk. He's set, and the pitch. Tight break with the slider there, catches the inside for a strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. And that's taken for a called strike 2. Lays off 2-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Bat explodes as this is popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set, now the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rosario is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. 3 innings complete. The Red Sox on top, 2-1. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. All set for the start of the inning, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Miguel Ceno.
Miguel Ceno.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Low for ball 1. Two balls and no strikes to Miguel Ceno.
2 balls, no strikes.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Pitch on the way. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Time now for the Red Sox Road to the Show report as we get a look at 2 guys making some noise in the upper minors.
Rosario.
So now to the plate, Luis Arias. And he popped him up. Bogarts into shallow left. He gets there, and that's the second out. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring Williams Astudillo into bat. First pitch coming, here it is. And he lays off there, 1-0. The pitch. And he misses again, 2-0. Pitch on the way. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Red Sox lead it 2-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring in the second baseman, Michael Chavis.
Michael Chavis.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Yeah.
The 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Chavis, a native of Georgia. He's a second-year big leaguer. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Fouled off. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Ready now, Jackie Bradley Jr. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull a trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position. Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
The 1-0 home. And it's fouled away. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swinging a soft liner, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Now batting, catcher, Christian Vasquez.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. From the stretch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. 2 runs on 2 hits and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And he is cruising now. It's 0-2.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Man at second here with 2 away, and that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pilar. From the stretch.
Ball one.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
That's in there on the outer half, 1-2 now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The set and the 1-2.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
The set and the 2-2. Hit in the air out to left field. Rosario is there, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We played 4 full. The Red Sox are out in front, 2-1.
Leading off to the Twins, the center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 1-1. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. The 1-2.
Ball 2. 2-2 count.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
The 2-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Drilled to the left side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, I can't imagine that's a pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
Standing in now, Max Kepler, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
In now, Jorge Polanco standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 0-1 on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. Base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. And guys, this is clearly one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game so far.
Yeah, Matt, bases loaded. They're looking to finally get that clutch hit that's kind of been elusive all day. They've had some hits, but they just haven't hit when it mattered.
On its way is pitch number 75. Cut fastball in there for a called strike.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Gotta believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Oh, and 2, here it is. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And they'll tie the ball game as the run scores, evening things at 2.
Well, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hit to the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked down. Instead, base hit, run batted in.
Yeah, and as the batter right there, you're taking off your batting gloves, giving dabs to the first base coach. Glad that found the hole right there. Ribeye steak, chalk one up.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. Here comes the 0-1. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. And the second run will come across to score as they take the lead here 4-2.
With that base hit right there, Dero, that's his 3rd RBI of the game. More importantly, his team's now ahead.
Yeah, these are the special ones. He's had a great approach all day. He's battled his tail off, and he's given his team single-handedly, almost given his team a chance to win this one.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Ryan Weber comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Ryan Weber.
At the plate now, Eddie Rosario. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Pilar's there. And he hauls it down in the corner.
Now batting, the first baseman, Miguel Ceno.
Here's Miguel Ceno. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch on its way. And that misses inside 1-0. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Now the 2-0.
Ball, that's out.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Fouled off. Three runs already home here. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
3-2 pitch. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Digging in, Luis Arias, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1's the count.
The 0-1 pitch. Left side, but well foul. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 0-2 coming. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Pilar's there. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. Now the relay home. And he's going to get in there at the plate to make it a 5-2 lead now.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Striding in, Williams Astudillo. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Twins 5 and the Red Sox 2. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and standing in the outfielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Andrew Benintendi.
Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Polanco backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen, as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Down the first baseline. but this will get foul for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope. Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes count.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. A ball and no strikes. It was a walk in his last trip. One-0 count. Here it is. Skied into straightaway right. Kepler is camped under this one, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail 5-2. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton.
Byron Buxton.
First offering on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Swung on by Buxton, and this is sent to deep left field. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Here's another 1-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Weber will take it himself for the first out of the inning. So a good job to get the out there, but with 5 runs already surrendered, that's not going to do any favors to the team ERA so far this season. And as you see, they're 2 away from the bottom spot in that category. 13th best, if you will, in the AL. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Max Kepler. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside. See if the fish are still biting.
Sets the target low here, and it misses. 1-1. 2-1 now to the Twins leadoff man.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
2-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. High in the air out to center field. Chasing after it is Bradley. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
Ready for another shot now. Jorge Polanco. So far 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, and it's 0-1.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
5 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Benintendi heads back on it, and it bangs off the monster. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night. So some life with 2 away as he's into second with the opposite field double. And as the graphic there illustrates, his total for the year places him second best on the Twins roster. And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
That's the ball. Get down. 1-1.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Cody Stashak enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 61, Cody Stashak.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez.
J.D. Martinez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope, that's the ball.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. One and two now. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The next 1-2 pitch. And that misses 2-2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. So coming to the plate, Mitch Moreland. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Moreland.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit softly down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. One and two now as that one's fouled off.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
1-2, here it comes. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
the bat, the second baseman, Miguel Chavis.
At the plate, Michael Chavis. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Now that's popped up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, and the deficit remains 5-2. Colton Brewer is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 48, Colton Brewer.
At the plate, Josh Donaldson coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up.
Josh Donaldson.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Oh, that's low.
Here's the 1-0. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Bradley on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 20, Heidi Rosario.
Now at the plate, Heidi Rosario. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Line toward the gap in left center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
The first baseman, number 22, Miguel Ceno.
So the big bat of Miguel Ceno digs in next, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Nope.
And low, it's a ball and a strike.
Ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch.
Ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1 pitch. Curveball, but a good job to lay off, and he works out the free pass.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Stepping in, Luis Arias. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line toward right center. And this is going to find the gap and roll toward the bullpen for extra bases. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Roll, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not putting his head down, being over aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Williams Astudillo comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Chasing after it is Pilar. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. And there will be no attempt to score here as the bases stay loaded with two gone now.
The center fielder, Byron Buxton.
Striding in once again, Byron Buxton. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
(5-2) our score as we play inning number 7. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Outside, 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Buxton ahead in the count, 3 balls and a strike.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins center fielder.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
Now a hard liner. Foul. Ready with the payoff pitch. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. 1 run scores. And the second run will score as they stretch things even further, now 7-2.
And you know, this run might be the one that seals this thing for good. A 3-run deficit is tough enough to overcome, but a 5-run deficit feels like it might just be a little bit too much. They don't have many outs left to work with.
Josh Taylor trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Taylor.
Into the box now, Max Kepler. On he pops it up. Bogarts shading to his right, and that retires the side. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Twins 7 and the Red Sox 2. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
Skied into straightaway right. Kepler's there for it. One down.
Now batting, catcher, Christian.
Now in the box, Christian Vasquez. First offering on its way. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. One out, nobody on. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Into the box, Kevin Pilar. This pitch is popped up. Astudillo over to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball.
Two out here and a runner at second. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Two balls and a strike. And he pops it up. Donaldson in foul ground, and this will land foul. Here now the 2-2.
Count is full.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Hit down the line at first. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Red Sox leave one. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Ready to begin the 8th, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
Jorge Polanco.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Count 1-0.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. The 1-0.
Ball. 2 balls, no strikes.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Now here's the pitch. A strike, and it's 3-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
high and deep to right center. Bradley will back up and put this away for a long out number one.
The designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole, 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 2
Pretty
strikes.
standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Josh Donaldson digging in now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. So far 2 for 3 in this one. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. 2 out, nobody on. And a bouncing ball, foul. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Moreland will put this one away, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Twins 7 and the Red Sox 2. Corey Garrett is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 38, Corey Garrett.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Rafael Devers.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. Guerin was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. The 0-1 pitch.
Ball 1.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Now the pitch. And it's fouled away. High in the air out towards shallow right. Kepler is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogart.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Xander Bogaerts. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now the pitch. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now the 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
So now to the plate, J.D. Martinez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. No hits to this point. The 1-0 delivery. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A shot down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Pitch on the way. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Josh Osich enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Josh Osich.
New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the outfielder Heidi Rosario. First delivery to him on the way. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Protecting with 2 strikes. Went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Swing and a liner. Foul. Payoff pitch one more time. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. On the move is Pilar. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Miguel Ceno.
Now at the plate, Miguel Ceno. He's set. Here it comes. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. One out, nobody on. 2-0.
Ball 2.
And now a pitch on the way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Bradley on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Luis Arias.
So stepping in, Luis Arias. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And now a pitch on the way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. Two out, nobody on. Skied into very shallow right. Pilar is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. Twins lead it 7-2. Scott Alexander, a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill.
Scott Alexander.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And set to go is the veteran first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Mitch Moreland.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Here's the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. In the air to straightaway right. Kepler is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Michael.
Into the box now, Michael Chavis. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Here comes the first pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. One out, nobody on. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. Here's Jackie Bradley now, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th.
Junior.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Nope. That's inside.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Swing and a liner, and he'll put this one away, and with that the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. Minnesota used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Rich Hill earns his 5th winner of the year as he gives up only 2 hits in 5 innings of work. Martin Perez was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Twins, 7 runs on 13 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Red Sox, 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Rich Hill. His record is now 5-4. The loss goes to Martin Perez. He falls to 4-11. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 18 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 37,755. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.